Yankee captain Thurman Munson, gone but never forgotten, on today's episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Hi everybody, welcome back. This will be a little solemn episode. It's the day that Thurman Munson passed away. It was August 2nd, 1979. That's 46 years ago. Wow. Incredible, right? But for me, I was a young kid back then. I was a teenager. I was 23 back then already. I was going on 22 to going on 23. And it was like, wow, you heard the news. It was like, whoa, you can't believe this is impossible to happen. How? Flying a plane crash. Yankees got a game. What's going on? So it was very upsetting. Very, very upsetting. And I'm going to tie this in with my brother. Believe it or not, my brother, there's a big connection with Thurman Munson. My brother was a huge Met fan. He didn't like the Yankees at all. But there was something about Thurman Munson, and we'll get to that a little later, that gives me the goosebumps every time I tell the story. So that'll be later on for the story with the Baseball King. And, like I said, Munson was the best catcher Yankees had for many years. They struggled at the catching position once Berra left. They replaced some other guys here and there, but never the catch. And Munson became an MVP, an all-star, a great player. This had to be one of the worst days in Yankee history, other than, of course, Lou Gehrig's, of course. But this was sudden. It was quick. It was just heartbreaking. It was news everywhere. It was worldwide news. He was the Yankee captain and leader. Tough day. So we remember all that. I'm going to put up all the as I'm talking. I'm putting up all the stories, the headlines, and all that. You could see them as you could have paused them, go back, read them again. It's all up there. This is how it was reported that day in the news. So, like I said, I wanted you guys to read all this. Take your time, read it, come back, pause, back, whatever. But interesting how it was reported that day and all the sad stories. And this was my favorite picture of all time. This little cartoon drawing by Bill Gallo. No game today. It was like, I choke up just reading that thing. It just gets to me. It's every time. It's 46 years already, but incredible. I never forget that one. But how's the connection to my brother? All right, my brother who passed away, sadly, age 64, 11 years ago. He left a wife, 2 children, 2 grandchildren. He was like a second father to me. He was 7 years older than me almost. And, he did everything for me. That's what big brothers do for little brothers, right? Anyway, getting to the story. I went to Cooperstown, all right? Took a bunch of photos, everything. If you ever went there, everything is there. All artifacts from baseball. Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, all kinds of championship trophies and banners and bats and balls. And it's historic. If you've never been there, please go. I've been there twice. I got to go back for a third trip. My son hasn't been there, so it's got to be one of those father and son trips we'll make with the baseball prince. We'll get there one day. Hopefully soon. But anyway, I took a lot of pictures. I showed my brother, that was what you do back then. We didn't have a computer, no anything. You got the photos home. You hope they all came out good, and you showed them off one at a time. So the last photo I took, well, no, not the last photo. The photo that struck my brother was this photo right here. Thurman Munson, all right? The Thurman Munson photo of, this was in the Cooperstown. He's roped off his cleats, his gear, his last bat, everything. It's all there. This was all there in Cooperstown Museum. I would hope it's still there. I would see why not. It's just amazing that this was there. I took a picture of it. I was like, wow, this is great. I took a picture of it. This was about late 80s. So I took this picture, and my brother saw this picture as well. So what does he do? He goes out. He made me this copy, all right? This is his copy. He made me a copy for him and a copy for myself to enjoy. And I've had it all these years. But what's the main coincidence between my brother and Thurman Munson? All right. Passed away on the same day, August 2nd. August 2nd. So, what's the odds of that? All right. He gives me this picture, and then he passes away just the same date. And you're going to tell me that's coincidental, or you do believe in something? I don't know. It makes me believe. It makes me want to believe, right? Doesn't it, gives you hope that, we'll meet again, and I will see you again. My brother, I love you. I will see you soon.